Hey everyone, we are live, getting ready for our Shift in the City prep rally. These are my favorite times of the entire group, getting everybody ready to launch. I'm so excited for you guys to have a chance to learn a little bit more about what you're doing. I know a lot of you have so many questions and you're so ready. A lot of you are already getting prepped, and I'm just super excited to give you all the information that you're going to want to know in regards to whatever program you're doing, whether that be Shift Shop, whether that be 21-day fix, or whatever you've decided to commit to. I'm really excited. So I'm going to give everybody just about another minute to hop on, and we're going to dive on in. And I'll be here to go through tons of different stuff with you guys tonight. I usually keep these things to about 30 minutes, so I won't be taking up much of your time. So we'll give everybody a couple more minutes to hop on. And as we wait, I'm going to give you guys a look at what you're about to take on. Hey everyone, we are live. Ooh. Looks like I got some feedback on myself. For our Shift in the City prep. Had some feedback on myself there. That was weird. Okay, so let's see what you guys are about to be a part of.
Are you ready for the perfect on-ramp to fitness? How about a program that's specifically designed to shift your body into the next level of fitness for maximum results in only 3 weeks?
3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. If you're finally ready to change your body, you come to the right place. Welcome to the Shift Shop. If you want results, you gotta challenge yourself. Let's get to it. Here we go. You can do it.
Introducing Beachbody's newest super trainer, Chris Downing.
I'm ready. It's time to get this baby started.
Chris is an elite functional fitness trainer specializing in helping beginners and experts get into amazing shape fast. With the Shift Shop, he makes it easy to start and gradually ramps the intensity of the cardio and strength training workouts week by week, while he refines your nutrition. So by week 3, you're ready for the all-out body shredding, fat-burning total body shift. And because each week's workouts are 10 minutes longer and more intense than the previous week, you're always ramping up to the next level of fitness for optimum plateau busting results.
What makes the Shift Shop different is it's a ramp-up, rapid rebuild program where it's 3 weeks, and each week the workouts get harder. It doesn't matter, how much you weigh or your size, your shape. It touches every fitness level, and we have a lot of fun. 3, 2, 1, work that drill! Oh my gosh, Mama 3. This is the place to be. It's the shop.
Inside the Shift Shop, Chris reveals his proven strength and conditioning technique.
All right, let's get this ball rolling. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited. So, hi. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. I'm Kelsey Smith, and I am your coach as we go into this awesome group. I'm really excited that you guys are here. I'm excited that you guys trusted me to lead you on this journey, and I'm so excited for what's to come over the next month. You guys, I don't take your commitment to Beachbody, to our programs lightly. I know that it's scary to put yourself out there. It's scary to try something new, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you can show up, if you can give this your all, if you can trust me to help you with this, I promise you that in the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to be in a completely different place in your life, not just physically, but mentally. So tonight, basically, my goal is to get you guys prepared, get you ready for what's to come. I know that a lot of you are doing Shift Shop with me, and a lot of you are just getting yourselves into this and doing other programs like 21-day fix or 22-minute hardcore, or even maybe the 3-week yoga retreat. Doesn't matter. That's what the whole thing about Beachbody is about, is the fact that we have something for everyone. So for those of you, we are gonna touch on Shift Shop tonight, but everything that you guys want to know about any program is gonna follow by the same guidelines, because we use a very similar nutrition system. So a very simple meal plan for every single program. That's the best thing about the container system. So hopefully you guys have gotten all of your stuff in the mail. If you have not yet, it'll be there on time. Don't get yourselves all worried. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna jump right into this. At the end of this, I will share, for those of you that are in my Shift in the City group, I'm going to share which teams you fall on, so you have those, so you can get interacting with your teammates. The best thing about these groups is that I split you up into teams so that way you can hold each other accountable, support each other, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to jump right in so that way I don't have to keep you too long tonight and let you guys know how this is going to go. So let's jump on in. All right, so we operate by a point system in Shift in the City. I do this for every single group, and this is your way of being able to win prizes and win all kinds of cool things. I have a special announcement for you guys later. But essentially, you earn points by doing the following: engaging on the daily posts in the challenge group. If you post something inspirational, I take that into account. You'll get 5 points every week whenever you log your 5 shakes and 5 workouts. If you share your progress on Sundays, if you post about the group on your Facebook page and tag me, you're going to get 5 points there. You'll get 10 points if you post before and after on your Facebook page and tag me. If you refer a friend, if you win a weekly challenge, or if you join my team, Simply Beautiful, as a coach. If you follow these every single week, your points are going to add up, and we're going to have a very special prize to the person in this group that earns the most points. So every single week, you'll be put on a leaderboard. If your team wins, you'll be celebrated. It'll be really exciting. But this comes down to somebody who's going to make a huge commitment to themselves. And I'm really excited to announce like what that prize is going to be for that person. But you want to work together as a team every week. The teams that win will get bonus points, all that good stuff. So we have a lot of fun stuff that you guys should be expecting. Different challenges and motivational Mondays, and tribal challenge Tuesdays, where you guys will all work together to win some things. But if you follow this, you will get points, and in turn you can win a prize, which is a ton of different stuff it varies from. Some things you're going to want to know: there's a couple apps you can download. There's one called the My Challenge Tracker. I hope that everybody has downloaded that one already. That is where your challenge group is. There's something called the 21-Day Fix Tracker. Even if you're not doing 21-Day Fix, this is still a great app that allows you to log your containers as you go. So I would definitely recommend downloading that one. I would recommend downloading Beachbody On Demand's app to your phone. It was now available on Android. So Android and iPhone, you both have it, which is fantastic. This gives you a chance to stream right from your phone to any of your devices, and which is a really cool thing too. I also recommend that whenever I put you guys into teams, to download an app either called WhatsApp or exchange phone numbers. That way you guys can communicate as we go into each challenge and all that good stuff to make this fun. So those are the apps I recommend you download. Next thing we're going to go over is Beachbody On Demand. So don't feel like you need to write all this stuff down, because I've given you all this in your emails that I've sent you, as well as put it in the group. So this is all there, but I'm just going to go through it for you really quick. So when you go to Beachbody On Demand, here's a couple things that you're going to want to see. What you're going to do is you're going to notice a couple of things that are fun about Beachbody On Demand is you log in, and it looks the same way on the app. All your programs are right there. Beachbody has come a long way. We don't really do DVDs anymore. While they still exist, people are going to this because this is what is working. So for whatever program you're doing, what you're going to do is just going to scroll down, find your program, click on that program, and inside here's what you need to know. There's going to be an overview tab, which will tell you a little bit about your program. It'll give you some different things on the side, which will share with you more stuff that you need to know about it. You click on workout list. This is the same thing again on the app. It'll give you your workouts there. All you literally do is press play. If you click on them, it'll give you a description of them, and it'll tell you what's required, all of that good stuff. You just press play and you start it. Same thing with the app. If you go under program materials, this is where everything is. There's a jump start guide for every single program, no matter which one you're doing. The nutrition guide, extremely, extremely important, guys. Shift Shop has a recipe booklet, which I'll show you in a second. The thing is like, you don't want to just jump into these guys and just go and do whatever workout you want. There's a calendar. You have to follow said calendar. So if you click on the calendar, it'll take you there. Print this off, save it for your records so you have it. Again, whatever program you're doing, print that off. The nutrition guide is going to look like this. So you can go look through that. I'm going to go over how to do your meal plan in a second, so I'm not going to get into this. But every single program has a different nutrition guide. So if you're doing 21-Day Fix, you're not going to be doing the Shift Shop meal plan. So make sure you're going in there and finding your meal plan. And the cool thing about these nutrition guides is they give you all of the different food lists for what you can have in each container. let's see here. The cool thing about Shift Shops, it's our newest program, is that it gives you sample meal plans and a grocery list. So if you're new to this, you're just trying to adjust your way into it, it's pretty much done for you already. So that's the cool thing. So make sure that you look through your nutrition guide. Let's see here. It has tons of different stuff in here. You guys can go through and view. But what I want to show you guys too, and I recommend that you do because a lot of you guys are new to this, new to meal planning and all that good stuff, is to go find the Fixate cooking show. This is phenomenal, guys. Autumn has created a whole database full of recipes for you, and underneath program materials, there's the grocery list and the recipes in there, but you can also watch the videos. I highly recommend, since you guys are all new to meal planning, to watch Containers 101, which will teach you how to use your containers, and the prep videos here. That's going to really help you get off to a really good start. But I mean, as you guys can see, there's so much stuff here on BOD. I highly recommend you guys just go through and you view it, find your program, find everything that goes with it, and then just get ready to start prepping. That is BOD. Next thing we're going to talk about is Shakeology. A lot of times people think that this is something that they can skip, that they don't need, that is just another thing on the whatever, right? Shakeology is vitally important, and I wouldn't have recommended and told you to buy it if I did not think so. I've been drinking it for over 3 years now, and I wanted to just pass on the information that you're going to need to know about it. This is also in our challenge group, and I also sent this to all of you in an email. But I can also send you this PowerPoint if you guys need it. But in this document here, I've given you guys a video to watch on why, if you don't like the taste of Shakeology, you're probably making it wrong. So here's how to make it correctly. And then I've given you guys recipes for every single Shakeology flavor we have. So make sure you go through that, try different things out. You're going to notice that you're going to have that one recipe that you'll probably drink over and over and over again. That's how I am. I switch between chocolate and vanilla vegan, but it's always the same recipe. So you're going to want to make sure that you're going through there and finding the one that works for you. You're drinking it every single day. Do not skip it. You're not going to get the full benefit of it when you're drinking it once a week. It's just not going to do anything for you. So you want to make sure that you're going through and you are going all in, drinking it every single day, making it the way you want. If you're not finding a recipe that works for you, reach out to me so I can help you create a recipe that works best for you, okay? Because I want to make sure that you're getting the full benefits of it. And, you know, it's really important. It's a huge part of our nutrition plan. And without it, you are selling yourself short. Next up, I've created a prep packet for those of you that are taking on Shift Shop. So if you have not received this from me yet, please shoot me over a message so I can get it for you. But in a nutshell, this is what it's going to be. It's going to take you here. What you're going to do is it's going to give you, you're going to click on here and you're going to fill out a form. Basically telling me, and I'll show you guys, telling me your goals. Again, this is between me and you. I'm not showing this to anybody. So just fill this out so I have it, because we're going to celebrate you at the end of 21 days. You're going to submit your results to the Beachbody Challenge for a chance to win $500 and get a free t-shirt. So we're going to want all this stuff because this is going to be really awesome for you. So I really need you to fill that out for me and get that back to me as soon as you possibly can. It's going to be, the next step is, next step is going to show you guys how to take your before measurements and your weight. You can click on here in that packet and it'll take you to a video on how to take your measurements. Shows you how to take your selfie picture, how to take your pose pics. It's going to tell you, again, what I just went over on BOD, how to find your program. It's going to tell you, basically, again, what I just showed you, how to stream it to your TV. You can click on here and it'll give you a detailed instructions on how to stream it straight to your television. That's the same thing for every workout. You can stream it to your TV from the app by Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku, and Google Chromecast. You guys can go through here, click on here, download your workout calendar, download your meal plan. Here's a sample meal plan that I created. This is literally what Zach and I are going to be doing next week. So you guys can go through that and look at it and see what we're doing based off of Zach and I obviously are following different brackets. So you're going to see that it's different. But you can go through there to get some ideas on what we're doing. Also, this includes 81 recipes that are Shift Shop approved. This is also in this packet. So you can go through and see some week 1 stuff that's going to be approved, print this off as you're meal planning and as you're getting ready. As you guys can see, there's a ton of stuff in here, which is super awesome. And it breaks it down by week. Next up, equipment needed. You guys can click on here, watch the YouTube video. It'll show you what's needed. The agility markers are a huge deal. As you guys can see, Chris Downing, the trainer, has created a culture now where your goals are going on these markers. And you guys can print them off, but I highly recommend that you just go in and purchase them because they're legit. You know, they're going to have better quality than your paper tearing every single time you do a workout. But I put in here a video so you guys can see why they're important. You can see that every single person is starting to put their goals and their beliefs on these markers, and it's becoming extremely empowering. And it's really cool. You're going to need these for every single one of your speed workouts. So that's every single week, multiple times a week. So it's definitely worth the investment. Also, you'll need weights, the sandbag if you're planning on doing 2 rounds, and then, of course, your containers and Shakeology. Here's a video on this package, which will show you, you can meet Chris, see what he's all about. So you can literally just click on that, and then there's a message from me once you get into our challenge group about what you should expect. So this packet is for my customers only. So if you have enrolled and you are looking to get started right with Shift Shop, let me know if you have not received this yet, and I'll make sure I get this over to you. Meal planning. This is the part where I know a lot of you guys have some questions. So I'm going to go through this really quickly with you. This was placed in our challenge group. So if you, and I also made a very detailed email to you, every single one of you that enrolled, that shows you guys how to meal plan. So let's zoom in on this so I can show you. But I'm going to go through this quickly. This document is available to you. It's in our challenge group. Again, it is in your email. So make sure that you go through this. But again, what you're going to do, step 1, is you're going to open up the book that came with your package, or like I showed you, go into Beachbody On Demand, go to your program, find your nutrition plan, download it, and then look for this short math equation. You're going to literally do this ABC thing, and then you're going to find out which plan that you ended up falling into. Based off of that, it's going to tell you how many containers that you get for each bracket. So if you fell into plan A, you get 3 veggies, 2 fruits, 4 proteins, 2 carbs. You know, it's very self-explanatory. Everybody's going to be different. Whenever, that's the most important part. Once you figure that out, you're going to continue in your meal guide to see the foods that are allowed for each container. You saw when I showed you Shift Shop that it was broken down, and it showed you exactly what you could have for each container. From that point, you can start meal prepping. And I have honestly found that using an Excel spreadsheet that you can tweak from week to week, as I just showed you, like this, is going to be the best way to do this. That way you can just tweak it. You don't have to completely redo it every single week. So here's my advice for you guys. I always recommend that you start with your dinner. And you might be like, why is that? I honestly just like to know that I have something to look forward to every single day, and that's where if I look forward to that, you know, that's when I can get those containers out of the way soon, and I can kind of fill in the blanks. You don't have to be boring with your dinners, guys. Don't just go out and pick like chicken and broccoli. Find stuff that's good that you're going to enjoy. Like you guys can see here that we had tacos this night. This is an actual meal plan that I used. We had tacos this night, buffalo chicken burgers this night, chicken parm, stir fry, all that good stuff. That's what I do first. I plan out all my dinners, and I find these recipes on the Fix It Cooking Show on VOD. Through my website, you guys can go on there, KelseySmithFitness.com/recipes, Pinterest, you know, all the meal guides that you guys just saw. So figuring that out first is going to make sure that you at least get a dinner that you want. The next place you're going to look is a place for your Shakeology, and I recommend putting it at the time of the day where you feel like you're lacking energy, that you might notice you're going to be stopping for food. For me, that used to be whenever I was working between 10 and 1 p.m. So I would make sure that I would go and I put my Shakeology during that time period. So you can see now Shakeology is on there. So my dinners are done. I place my Shakeology, which is considered a red container. Anything I added to it, aka a fruit, you know, you add that in there. Make sure you cross that off, however you want it. And then you have those 2 categories done. If you're new to this, I recommend making extra for dinners, so that way you can just put them in the lunch category the next day. So you can see, if we scroll down, that a lot of them are going to be leftovers. But what I do is I also just keep things really simple. A lot of lunches that I do are going to be things like salads, a sandwich, vegetables, you know, anything like that that's going to be easy. So I always do that first. So now I have dinners done, my Shakeology placed, lunch is done. Next is literally filling in the blanks with whatever containers that you have left. So filling in with maybe your meal 2 is just one of your fruits. And then I'm pretty much a creature of habit when it comes to breakfast. So I do breakfast last, which will usually just be eggs, you know, or half an English muffin to cross those things off. And then voila, you're done. That's it. This document is available to you in our page. You can go through this meal plan here. You guys, you can literally click on it and it'll take you there. You can just tweak it from week to week. I've also given you guys some other links in here to show where you can go get more recipes. Like, look at this, guys. Beachbody, oh, that's not where I wanted to go. TeamBeachbody.com has an entire Eat Smart recipes section. So you can go through and get a ton of recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, sides, Shakeology recipes, all this good stuff. And the cool thing about this is that they now put in these recipes, like if you choose one, they'll usually put the containers in the bottom. See, yeah, they put the containers to show what those would be. So this is really, really helpful. And guys, that's super awesome. So you want to go through with that. My website, and then I have a couple meal prep PowerPoints for you guys that you can go through also. But this document literally is going to have everything you need to meal plan. Do not make this harder than it needs to be. It's super easy. I already have mine done for you. You guys saw that. Go through it and copy it and place in things that you would like more, whatever, it's done. So that's how you do that. Also, I have this link in here for you. Oops, go back one. This link in here for you guys too. Beachbody has everything done in has a ton of meal plans on their website for you based off of the different calorie brackets you fall into. So if you fell into plan A, you could literally go here and just look at what they did, right? I mean, everything's there. There's resources for everything. You just have to use them. Don't be lazy. Go out and look for stuff. Your first time will take a little bit longer, but students become super easy, be like the back of your hand. Last but not least, before we go into teams, is grocery shopping. This is a PowerPoint I created for you guys based off of grocery shopping. This was posted in our team, in our challenge group a couple days ago. And I also emailed it to you. So you should have this. Taking a sip of water really quick. But to go through it really quickly, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, that's a lot of food that I have to eat. How am I supposed to afford it all? So I have a couple tips for you. Just going into your grocery shopping trip with a budget. I walk in with cash. We budget it in every single week. So for us, it's $80 a week because 2 of us, and if it's over $80, we can't buy it because we want some cash. So that's a way to save some money before you go in. So you're not going in there and just throwing random stuff in your cart. Making sure you're sticking to the list. This is extremely important because if you're anything like me, you'll stray away from a list whenever you see something that you like. So you're going to get yourself into a lot of financial trouble from that. Make your list, get in the store, and get out. Never, ever, ever, for the love of all things holy, go shopping hungry. There's so many temptations in the grocery store, and your mind will play tricks on you. Just don't do it. Make sure you're doing your research before you go. If a grocery store has something $60 to $1 cheaper than, whatever you're paying at the other store, make the extra trip. You don't have to. If it's gonna save you money, it's totally worth it. If you know how to coupon, do it. I mean, that's simple. If you know how to use coupons, do it. Always take an inventory before you leave the house. Oh my gosh, there's an inventory sheet. You can go to Pinterest and download it. Write down everything that you have so you don't rebuy it. Like if you needed an ingredient for your recipe, you don't go out and rebuy it if you already have it. So make sure you take an inventory before you leave the home. Naturally, participate in your loyalty programs at your grocery store. Look up and down the shelves because the highest priced items will always be at eye level and the freshest items are always in the back. Check your labels. Make sure that, just so you know, the freshest items are always in the back of the cooler on the shelves. The breads, all the fresh breads are going to be in the back. Grab those ones. There's nothing wrong with a house brand. Just make sure you check the label to make sure that they're about the same as a normal one. But I tend to stick to products that are less sodium, way less sodium, because if you guys notice that you're retaining or you're kind of bloated, it's because of the salt in your foods. So go low sodium for pretty much everything. Fat-free, skim, and I go organic. If you follow the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 lists, you can Google those. You'll know what to eat organic and what doesn't really matter. But if you're going to do non-organic vegetables, make sure you're washing them, please, because there's a ton of pesticides and stuff on that. It's just, you don't want all that stuff in your body. Just compare your labels. But this PowerPoint is available for you also in our challenge group. So before I get to our teams and everything like that, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. Guys, I am so excited about this. I hope that if you guys have any questions, you're going to ask me. But again, everything I just showed you, I've sent to you. You've already have it. You just have to use it. It's in your email. It's in our challenge group. And again, all that stuff. And the only thing that you might not have is the Shift Shop prep packet, which I literally just made today. So if you guys need that, please, please, please let me know. I will get that to you ASAP. I've been looking to the group to see who said that they were committing to it, so I can get that for you. But I do want to say this before I announce these teams. These groups are my livelihood. They're why I do what I do. I absolutely 150% love my job. And nothing is more fulfilling to me than seeing everybody go all in, give this their all, and, you know, fall in love with these products and see the transformation they've been looking for. So typically what I was doing up to this point, this is going to be a different one. Typically what I was doing up to this point was I was giving prizes away by week. And what I was noticing is people weren't caring about that. They were like, oh, okay, cool, they got it. No, I don't care, blah, blah, I'm going to fall off. I don't want you to fall off. You guys all came here for a reason. So maybe this will incentivize you a little more. But I'm going to do this. Yes, you're going to still work in teams. This is still going to be fun. There's still going to be recognition every week, and I'm still going to be freaking shouting you guys out like crazy because I love watching you guys succeed. But here's the thing. The one person, unfortunately, if you're a coach of my team, this does not include you. I apologize for that. The one person that has the most points at the end of this group, ready? And submits to me their transformation and fills out that form that I showed you. If you do all those things, you will win a pair of Nikes. Oh my God. That's such a big deal, right? Aren't you guys excited? So there's going to be criteria. I'm not just going to hand over a pair of Nikes. You have to fill out that form, the Shift Shop form, submit your before pictures and all that good stuff. You have to work with your team the whole time, and you have to be the top points winner out of every single person that completes this. And you tell me why you're doing this, and, you know, as you go, and I want to hear progress updates, I'll be asking for them, so don't feel like you need to know all this now. Everything will be handed to you, but whoever has the highest will win a pair of Nikes. That's how this group is going to work. So let us get to the teams. As you guys know, it's a shift in the city, so we are going off of Sex in the City. So everybody's going to be on teams based off of the characters from that. We'll start with Team Carrie. It is Amber, Jackie, Hillary, Tori, Jenna, Liz, Lindsay, and Samantha A. Miranda, which I feel like every single person in the group had Miranda, which is hilarious. But it is Janine, Kim, Sarah, Brittany, Erin, Andrea, Krista, and Angela. For Charlotte, it is Courtney, Kelsey, Alyssa, Kaylee, Morgan, Kaylee number 2, Shelby, and Sam. And then, last but not least, Jocelyn, Madison, Jessica, Cassidy, Cassie, Ellie, Megan, and Morgan. Those are our teams as we enter into this. I just encourage you guys to work together to have a lot of fun with this. Again, even though there's only one big prize, like this isn't about the prize. The prize, the prize is you loving yourself at the end of this. It's feeling good about yourself. And just really enjoying this. So that's what I want for you. That's what I'm praying happens to you guys throughout this. If you guys are looking for some sort of personal development to read throughout this challenge group, I highly recommend The Energy Bus by John Gordon. This book is all about creating a positive lifestyle for yourself and life, work, for your team, for anything. Because it's extremely important that, you know, you can be successful, you can be all that stuff. But if you have a crappy attitude, like none of that matters, right? So I'm excited for you guys to take this on. I'm really, really pumped about this group. It's a little bit smaller, which makes me excited. But guys, I'm going to give out the first way to get points toward those Nikes is if you refer somebody to me, I'm going to give you 10 points to start off this group. So if you know people that might be interested in joining us, I still have 20 spots available. And if you refer somebody, I will give you 10 points right off the bat. So that's how we're starting this. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm so excited to go back to the basics and do this with you. I literally haven't started yet. I'm waiting to start with you guys and to be the first group that gets a ton of incredible transformation. So thanks so much for joining me tonight. This is recorded, so you guys can go back and watch this at any time. Use the resources I've given you. And I look forward to talking to you soon. You guys have a great rest of your night.